Did you try it and test
and
it
checked
and
it.
see if
Yes.
it was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, duh.
I'm
Okay.
slinky smart like a ninja.
No.
Shush.
The important part is that you think that you are.
Fair. And I do. All right. Okay, here we go. And go.
Hi, I'm Kate.
And I'm Cheryl. And together we are
Fickle.
Stitches. Good afternoon, Kate.
Good afternoon, Cheryl.
And welcome everyone to our Flosstube channel, which celebrates our love and vague obsession with cross stitch. Welcome,
Yes.
welcome to our madness. It is March the 5th. I don't know about you, but February went by real quick. Real quick.
Well, that's because there's less days in February.
I don't need you to insert your logic into this feeling.
Virgo. It's what we do.
I'm a Scorpio, so what would be my response? Revenge? Petty revenge?
To kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Well, it works because I do have my, behind my, I have the patience to stab things 1,000 times. So, apropos.
Very nice.
Apropos to nothing. Tragically hip. Okay, anyways, welcome everybody to our Flosstube channel. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you liking and subscribing and all those good things and sending us comments and questions, and thanks so much for that. It's been a weird couple of weeks for me. I won't go too deep into that, but it was I'll talk about a little bit about it. You'll see in my stitching. But we're glad to be here today. Yes. So, we just want to say congratulations again to Karen, who won our giveaway from 2 things ago. I got a chance to take a look at, she has a Flosstube with her friend, and I can't remember her name, and it's called Knit for Brains, which I think is hilarious. And they do a little bit of everything crafts. It's heavy on the knitting, but there is cross-stitching and general craftiness. So if you like a little bit of everything, that's a good one for you. And it was just really interesting to check Karen and her friend out on that. I will put a little thing in our description below if you are interested in just trying it out. I've noticed recently they do a lot of live videos that they turn into videos instead of like taping, like kind of what we do. So it's interesting. So you'll hear ongoing conversation with people that are messaging in the middle of it. But yeah, so it was, since I like a little bit of everything, cross stitch wins. But I do enjoy seeing other stuff. So it was a fun one to take a look at. So check it out. So, anyhoodle, I don't know. Do you have anything else to talk about before we get into the stitching?
No.
Okay, great. Go ahead.
Okay.
Well,
I actually had 2 page finishes. Forgot about this.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Tell us.
Yeah, you were right. You're always right.
I've got that on film.
Yeah. Okay, so Solstice was my daily stitching for February.
Mm-hmm.
So it's artwork by Ann Stokes, charted by Paine Crafts. Here's a photo of what it's supposed to look like.
Yes.
I'm doing this on 20 count easy grid. And so I stitched 2,419 stitches to finish up February. And here's where it's at.
Oh my. So that is a page.
Yes,
Finish.
it's actually gone over the page.
Well.
So like the page is like here.
Yeah, yeah.
So for the month of February, I have stitched 6,329 stitches on this project, and it is now 5.27%. And I am incredibly pleased with that.
That's
and the
really
next time
good.
I pick it back up, I'm going to be working in here, which is the first standing stone. So, woo woo! I got stuff other than background.
Yay, it looks really good.
It does. I'm very pleased with it. Okay, so that was Solstice. My other daily stitching, which started back in March, is Ravenclaw House, which is the Stitchery by MJ. Here's a photo of what it looks like. I'm doing this on 16 count antique white Ada, and I stitched 809 stitches on this for a row finish, and we're going to insert a photo of where it is here.
Yes.
And that brings me to 57.89%.
It's exciting.
It is. I'm very, very, very happy. You're not seeing a live picture because it took me forever to wrangle it back into the lap stand.
Yes, and that's okay.
To change the sides.
Yes.
But daily stitching, really, man, I'm super pleased with it. Highly recommend anyone trying it. Yeah, I'm a little overachiever. Sometimes I'm a little bit more than 100. Some days I was flat out just 100 or 115 and finish the thread out. So, and then other days I'd go up to like 300. So it just depended because sometimes I just was really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's a good if somebody wants to do a daily stitching kind of thing but doesn't want to get stuck doing the same thing over and over again, or just focus on one thing for a month or whatever it is, it's a good way to kind of have some variety but still get progress. And
yes,
yeah, and if you find that you're not feeling whatever, you pick 5 this time around, right? 5 whips, 2 temperatures
nope.
each. No, you have 10.
That's temperature stitching. Daily stitching is just one full coverage project for the month.
For some reason I just heard daily and thought, yeah, never mind. Just never mind. A little bit of stitching every day goes a while. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
It shows more. You get more progress than you think.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
think you're not getting anywhere, and all of a sudden you look at it and you're like, "Wow, where did that come from?"
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. Sorry, my mind was.
It's okay.
Okay, great.
I'll forgive you.
Well, next is starts, and I managed to do 2 months in a row so far without a start, so I'm going to hand it back to you because I do believe you did start something.
I did. So my mental health has been hanging on by a thread due to my country, and I will take the joy and the serotonin any way I can get it at this moment. And what better way to get joy or serotonin than to start a massive project that is going to take me years to finish? Because I'm crazy that way. So I decided to start. The Witchy Stitcher on her Patreon is putting out tarot cards. 1 or 2 at a time. Sometimes she skips a month. And she put out a free frame to stitch those tarot cards in one ginormous piece.
Mm-hmm.
And I took that as a challenge.
Of course you did.
Yes, I did. So we're going to put a picture in here of what the frame looks like.
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
That'd be good. Yes.
I decided with a stitch count of 464 by 525 that I was going to do this on 20 count.
Sure. Yeah.
And she suggested black, and I went, I don't hate myself that much.
Correct.
So this is 20 count charcoal gray.
Mm-mm.
And I started it this morning, and I stitched 176 stitches, and it's still, I'm not taking it off this lap stand, people.
Oh yeah, no. That's dark enough. Oh, that's nice. So
that's the R in tarot.
Okay.
I haven't finished it.
Okay, so it is a series. Does it have an overall arching name?
No.
Okay.
It's the tarots.
Okay. I'll just call it Tarot Card Series.
Well, this is the tarot frame.
Okay.
Nostalgic Tarot. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Because honestly, each individual card, I'm counting it as their own whip.
Got it.
So I'm going to work on the upper part of the frame.
Okay.
Try to get to the side corners. And then I'm going to try to put in the first card.
Okay.
And that'll be another start.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And, that's the goal for this year. I'm like, let me just get the upper part of the frame and a card in.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
I think that's doable.
Yeah,
It's very Lisa Frank colors. It's incredibly.
I believe you. Ooh, vibrant. Very bright. Ooh, yeah.
Bright, vibrant colors.
Okay.
There's no black.
Right.
The white is 38.65.
Okay.
And then it's like all these different.
Something cheerful. Colors. Cheerful.
And that's a reason I picked it. I'm like, this is going to take forever. It's a lot of color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they need. I just don't know how to store that thing.
Yeah, no, I get it. Okay, cool. So yeah. I'll just, whenever we talk about it, I'll just call it the Nostalgic Tarot series. Because there'll just be so many. Yeah.
I don't plan on starting more than one card this year, so you're not going to have a lot to.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Okay, cool.
And I know this is not something I'm going to try to do the whole frame first before I, stitch cards. I'm going to want to put a card in and then put the card below it and then stitch the frame down so I can make sure it matches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because that's a lot to try to outline.
Yeah, it is. That's very big.
I can't count that much.
Easy grid.
I can't.
Yes, no, I get it.
But the outline of each card is done like a rainbow thing. I don't know. It's like 5 stitches of this orange, 5 stitches of this orange, 5 stitches of this orange, 5 stitches of this pink, 5 stitches of this pink. It's very rhythmic down. I mean, it's a rainbow around the card.
Okay.
So I think I can do that without screwing that up. Famous last words, people.
Yeah. Will we be coming back to this particular episode and snippeting out a... Yeah, we will.
Yeah. Thanks.
Kidding.
Wow.
Kidding.
I didn't even hear the bus beep.
Oh, it just went... Mm-hmm. Speed of sound, baby. Speed of sound. Well, there you go. Well, that's a lot in itself. Goodness
Why don't you
gracious.
show a whip?
Okay. Me and my lonely two whips.
Just show one.
I will. So last time we did a video, I had started work on Summer on the Shore by Cottage Garden Samplings. Oh, stuff is flying all over the place. Okay, never mind. Um, and I was focusing on the lighthouse. And I was like, if I play my cards right, I would love to get the whole lighthouse done. That was the thought. And then, of course, life happened. And I did not get down that far, but I was able to get a nice chunk in. This is on 36 count Ancient by Picture This Plus. I'm doing 2 threads over 2. And I'm going to fold it just because there's no sense of, so you can see the back of it. I was able to get down. Oh, I hate doing it this way because I can't see. There we go. I was able to get down to where the lighthouse meets the tail feathers of the seagull. So there's still a decent chunk left to do, but I'm already kind of behind in my plans. I'm already there. And I'm just like, you know what? I at least was able to touch it for the goal I had for ones that didn't get touched at all in 2024. And if I get a chance, I'll come back to it. But right now, that's where it is. So I love this piece of fabric. When I first saw it in the store, because I asked for the call for it, I was like, I don't know about this. But then I looked at it and I was like, the blues can be like natural kind of clouds in the sky. It's an interesting color palette, but of the fabric. So anyways, so I was able, I think it was like, I got 400 stitches done on that one. So
yay.
There you go. So now back to Kate.
Okay. All right, so this next project is Autumn in the Pines by Rosewood Manor. Here's a photo of what it looks like. I did this for a category for last month, and I stitched 551 stitches on it. Here's where it is now.
Look at that.
And I believe I had it slated for a category for this month. So it's going to get some more love.
Nice.
So pretty much that tree, that last tree on the over here.
Yeah.
Is where the majority of the stitches were. A lot of stitches in that tree.
Yeah. I love the texture created by the different leaf patterns. It's just really cool. It's really cool.
Yes. I'm very pleased with this one.
Yeah.
I'm pleased with my choice of fabric.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was a thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
This I worked on for no good reason.
I love that.
This is Heimdallr by Carolyn Manning Designs. I probably needed to shut my brain off and make myself stop doom scrolling.
Yep.
And I stitched it on it twice for a total of 730 stitches, and I'm starting to fill in the second page.
I was gonna say, ooh, that's again. I say this every time you bring it up. I really love the color palette on this one. I really do.
I know it's not something I normally gravitate to, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. It's mysterious, but not like murky.
Yeah.
That.
It's not muddled. I thought it was going to be muddled.
Yeah.
It's not muddled.
Yeah. That's the better word. Thank you.
Okay. This was for a category last month, and it's going to be for a category this month. The category this month is Has No Black. And this is the Great Outdoors. And I, sorry. I just started part 3 this
Mm-hmm.
month, and between last month, the last 2 weeks, 2,905 stitches. And here's where it's at.
This is the Sal by Stitching Cabin, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
The
Okay.
Great Outdoors Summer Band Sampler
Yeah.
by Stitch and Cabin Co.
I love
On
the
16
bears.
count, 16 count elixir from XJU Design.
I love
So
the bears.
he's a big mama.
The more
This
you,
part.
sorry, the more you stitch on that, the more I'm like, oh, I might have to go
Yeah.
buy that.
Why aren't you stitching the other one? I've got the summer one, the shore one,
Mm-hmm.
kitted up, sitting right down here.
I just have to grab fabric for mine.
All right, let me do one more. Uh, Next one I did was part of my temperature stitching, which I have now modified to so March 1st. I looked at the temperatures, the low temperatures for 1 through 7, the predicted lows, wrote them down, and I only have 5 projects. Each project is assigned to two numbers,
Mm-hmm.
and they get 100 stitches per each time they get called. So this number got called like 5 times. I was still owed it for some from the last week.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Frogwarts, Year 5 band sampler from the Black Needle Society. This is 16 count Dirty Piggy by Bestitch Me, and I put 701 stitches in on it. And I was working on the mirror, the veil. We had this discussion the last time I pulled it out.
Yes. Can you move it over to your left a bit? A little more. Okay, great. So I have a question. When you're doing your
Yes.
temperature stitches, do you, like, say for example, this one gets if the temperature ends in 0 or 1, you use
Mm-hmm.
that one, or do you just pick 2 random numbers for each one? Do you see what I'm saying?
No, it was 0, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4,
Okay.
5. Yes.
Okay.
Um, and just while I have this one floating out here, I did buy year 6 Frogwarts Retreat. So I'm going to that.
Yes.
And I requested the time off from work.
There you go.
So
Yep.
um, they haven't told us yet what the called for fabric is, but I'm sure I'll buy it because I always do.
Well, I mean,
All right. Show us your other whip,
are you
your
sure you don't
beautiful
want to
whip.
do another one? Okay, come
I
on.
don't know. I got like 5 left or something.
Oh, okay. All right. That's. Oh, what just happened? Oh, there we go. Wrong button. Wrong button. Okay. So, so, I alluded to it a little bit earlier on. Um, February was not the easiest month for me because my father passed away on leap year day last year. And there's a lot of different things that happened in February on the way that were things that were strongly associated with my dad, as well as like there was an award in an organization um, that he was a longtime member of that they changed the name to honor him. And so there was just a lot of extra emotion the last couple of weeks. And so I kind of pivoted a little bit because it's like, you know, the actual day that I'm not trying to be morbid, but, you know, I just wanted to do something to honor him on the day he passed. But when you pass on a leap year, which makes us laugh because that is something my father, well, he did. It's not out of character. So I was like, so what am I going to do? So On the 28th, we went down to the beach, and I collected sea glass on the beach that he and I would go to and collect sea glass together. And had a scone from the local bakery, because that's what he loved from the local bakery. And then I decided to work on the project that day and the next day, so kind of straddled the 29th. The project that I started on his birthday, which is, you know, kind of like an honor piece. My dad was very well known in our church. He had a very favorite hymn, and he would ask for it a lot, so much so that we all know it by the number of the hymn book. He asked for it a lot. Anyways, so I came across this project, and I said I would like to do that for him. So this is it as well, by My Big Toe, and it's the first verse of the hymn with some Quaker motifs, and the color palette and everything kind of matched him. I don't know how else to say it. So I'm stitching this on 36 count Posh linen by Fortnite Fabrics, and I'm using the called for Gentle Arts threads, and this is where I am at. Oh, it's really light. Let's do this. Will it? Yeah, kind of. Okay, so there you go. So okay, better. So when I started on this, again, the scallop border was already done, and I thought I would like to finish as many of the scallop motifs as I could. I did also put this as my Wepagori, which one is it? The one, less than 10 colors, I think. Less than 10 colors? Yes, that's what I did. So I fit it into that category so I could put a little more love into it. So far there's at least 300 in there already.
That looks really good.
Yeah, I really like, this only has 3 colors, and it's really Brethren Blue, Soot, and Cucumber. Yeah, and they just go really well, and I'm really happy what it looks like on the fabric. The fabric is like a sagey green. So yeah, so I've been kind of focusing on that. Since I have enough for the Wepagori, I'm going to move on and start working in on another one, but I'm going to keep this on the Q-snap because I do want to get it. I do want to get the last scalp done. I have a little bit more to finish today. I'm using it for my daily stitching for the next couple of days until that's done, and then I'm going to move back to Under the Sea. So yeah, one of the things I did do, should I put it at the end or insert it here now? Our nature moment.
At the end.
At the end. I will put at the end of the video. I did record by video and audio the sound of the water at the beach. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. It was very springy. And it was just really nice to be down there. So I'm glad I did it. So we thought, I haven't done a nature moment in a while. So at the end of this video, I'll stick it in there, and you can have a little beach ASMR. Little calm little nugget at the end of the video. So there you go. So, all right. Okay. Now back to you, Madame.
Okay. Once again, random stitching. This is the Blackwater Sirens stitch along from Bella Filipina. I'm doing this on 16 count Dark Waters from Under the Sea. And I stitched 1,230.
Wow.
Here's where I'm at.
Can you move it to your left a smidge? And down. Perfect. That one must be almost
So
done.
the top part is done except for beading. I have started the bottom part of her,
Wow. So
which
good.
is a whole nother part in and of itself.
Yeah.
So that's part two that's done, and I started part three.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Really,
thoroughly enjoying this.
it looks really, really good.
Yeah, not bad for an impulse purchase. That Vicky Hartwell from Reading and Stitching caused.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. All right. Oh, this next one has a page finish, but it's not full coverage, so I'm not really counting it.
Oh, okay.
Um, this was for a category last month. No, this month. This month. I believe this is my under 10 colors.
Okay.
This is Moon Deer from OwlForest Embroidery. I'm doing this on a 20 count moss or sage. I can't remember which one. From Vintage Needle Arts Ada. And I have stitched 1,272. So there are 3 pages across the top. 2 of them are completely done, and I'm working on the third one.
That purple is so good.
Yes.
For those of you who are semi new to us, we use the words whippagories and categories interchangeably. We're following along what our friend Sammy J at Sammy J Stitches, Tiny Hummingbird, um, she picks 5 whip prompts every month, and we call them whippagories or categories, whatever you want to call them. So you
Yeah.
can you can find her, and she tries to post them every month.
And it's just a you pick your own goals.
Yeah.
You don't get anything for it if you do it. You just,
No.
pride that you accomplished what you set out to do.
Yep.
Or you've learned some humiliation that you have too many you're delusional in your goal setting.
I chose to not bring that part up.
Okay. This next one is temperature stitching. This is frozen. This is DoNaStitch.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what it looks like. It's a 16 count antique white Ada, and I did 561 stitches, and I'm still stuck up in this upper left corner, and I'm going to be stuck there for a while.
Yeah, but I love that snowflake. That's fantastic.
Yeah, there's another ginormous one
Mm-hmm.
coming up. It's just like, whoa, there's a lot up here. That's not,
Right.
that's not outlined like, the other, like the stained glass look.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, I really like the stained glass look. And the castle is all stained glass. I chose to go find the side and go up. So this is my own fault,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
Yes.
And plugging away at it.
Yeah, it looks good.
And then I don't know if I did this for temperature stitching or if I'm just trying to get this done. This is the bear from Cottage Garden Samplings. Here's what it looks like. I'm doing this on the called for, which is, I believe, 16 count. Heritage. And I stitched 610 stitches. Here's the bear.
It looks good.
I'm just plugging away at the bear. He's a chunky bear.
Mm-hmm.
But I did finish all the cattails up on the upper right corner, so I'm getting there. I am getting there. And then last but not least, this was for Whippagory for this month. This is, oh crap, whose choice? Sammy. Sammy chose this one. This was her number. This is Celestial Symphony from Joan Elliott Designs. Here's what it looks like. I'm doing this on 16 count Love Bug from Fortnite Fabrics. And I've modified mine. I think hers was called to be done in black. And I'm doing mine in 939, and it's either 939 or 823. Might be 823. And then I picked, they had a Krynic gold and a Krynic silver, and I swapped them out for petite silk lame braid from Rainbow Treasure. And I stitched 542.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the petite silk lame braid.
That's gonna be really
but
interesting.
I'm coming back because there's something wrong in here. So I'm stitching from here over.
Gotcha.
To see where I need to fudge, because I'm not going to find it and I'm not going to change it.
Right.
No. So this chart was very graciously loaned to me from Vicky from Stitching Button, and this little quokka is a thing she sent me. Sweet. Vicky can be sweet. I'm ruining her reputation.
She's coming for you, Gable. She's coming for you.
I'm sure I'll get crap for that later. All right, so my mental health this last 2 weeks demanded 12,330 stitches.
I'm not laughing. I'm not.
We should have a chart. Fall of the Empire and Kate's mental health and the amount of stitches.
Yeah. It's interesting because just for this week, my stress level made mine go down. You know, my stressor.
I need to shut my brain off. I can't. I need to get off of the damn socials.
Yep, I get it. Yeah.
Or I'm going to stand outside and scream.
No. We need to get one of those, go to one of those smash rooms.
Gable sent me something about that, and I was like, I would break a hip trying to smash something. That's all. I mean, like, come on. I'm 57. I'm going to hurt myself trying to smash something.
We're too old for smash rooms.
I think so. Even if I was like throwing something, I'd probably put my shoulder out.
I'm sorry.
I did re-download my Angry Birds and was killing pigs the other day. It was just like, I just want to destroy some things.
Oh gosh, that tickled me. Whew. Whew. Excuse me. Oh, is that it for you? Are you done?
Well, that's it for me. We still have plans in Hall.
Yeah. After Celestial Symphony, were you done?
Yeah.
Oh, why did I think you... Oh, I know. Okay, never mind. Okay, great. Let's talk play.
Cheryl, what are your plans?
Well, like I said before, I'm going to keep on using it as well as daily stitching for the next probably 2 days. And then starting tomorrow is focus weekend for Whip Warriors. And what I'm going to do is use...
I keep forgetting you're in there.
I know, right? At this moment in time, it hurts me to delete my photo album. So I participate as much as I need to not get booted out. Just because it's got like a couple years worth of history in it, and I don't want to give it up quite yet. Um, anyways, I do enjoy some of the things they do. I just can't participate in every event that they put up. So I pick and choose which ones kind of work with me and my stitching. I'm doing a year-long, they're doing like a scavenger hunt year-long one, and I'm working on that one. But the focus one is to pick a whip and put a serious chunk of stitches in as much as you can. So I'm going to use that to work on Under the Sea. And I'm also going to the next Whipagory that I'm going to work on is Having Stitched in 2025. And I'm going to slot in one of the Mysterious Christmas Project ones.
Starts?
Not a start. No, I'm going to, it's one of the bigger.
Okay.
One of the bigger ones. And I'm hoping, I'm going to try as much as I can to get a finish.
Okay.
Because it's about, if I remember correctly, it's about, doesn't matter, over halfway done in the background. So I'd have to fill in the rest of the background and the lettering and the side zhuzh. So it's I would like to try to get that one done this month and use it. I can also use it for full coverage stitches that we're doing too. So those
Okay.
that's what I'm going to try to do is get moving back along again on Under the Sea and keep on trucking. So that's my plan.
Okay.
How about you?
So I think I forgot to say that the tarot frame is my category for haven't stitched on in 2025 because it's a new start.
That'll work.
I checked with Sammy; it qualifies.
Yeah. The spirit of the challenge, yes.
She didn't say whip you hadn't stitched on in 2025.
She just says haven't. Yeah.
Haven't stitched on.
That's correct.
So I'm going to work on that, and I'm going to work on the Great Outdoors, and I don't know what else I'm working on. I don't know. There are more categories.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta Autumn in the Pines, and yeah, I don't know what I chose for large. I'm not sure. And then I've got some temperature stitching I owe still.
Mm-hmm.
I think I owe 200 on zombies and something. I forgot something else, like 100 on something else.
Yeah.
But I'll get it done tomorrow, probably, because I'm off for today's one. I'm off until Saturday.
Oh, okay. Very good.
So I got a little bit of time to play, and I'm going to keep going on the tarot frame because I need to get a good chunk on it before I pack it all back into that. I'm glad I got a Crab Shack bag for it. That's all I have to say.
Yes, those are pretty big. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I still owe Holly was the other Whip Go color, and she chose Nevermore. And I'll pull that out at some point this month, but it's only the 5th, so there's a lot of March left.
Yeah, very good. Cool. Well, there you go.
Sounds good. Do you have stuff in your Wegmans bag?
Wegmans bag. Nothing's in my Wegmans bag, but I know Kate has stuff in her Wegmans bag. I believe in you, Wegmans bag. Wegmans bag of requisitions. I did receive, yesterday was the 1st of March, so I received the next Coastal Summer Band sampler band from them, but I didn't print it off to show you. And I also went and found myself um, I remembered seeing a Ukrainian themed pattern this time 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And it came up in my feed again, and I was like, so I kind of snagged it. It was a freebie. I snagged it because I will be starting that soon. So everything I got was digital. So
Okay. Well, I got a couple t-shirts from Athena from her sale. Can you see Cross Stitch Squad?
yes.
All right, that was one. And I got two. Ooh, there's some little pig stickers.
Cute.
Stuff just flying all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Flosstube Creator.
Love it.
I love the color. Like, it's very springy. I'm ready for spring. I'm hearing the geese. I know they're Cobra chickens, but man, do they make me happy when I hear them. Okay. I got, this is either my last or my next to last Fabric of the Month Club from DoNaStitch. This is Fox and Rabbit fabric. This is called Paper Bark. It's a fat quarter.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Just a neutral. Just a nice neutral. It's a nice beige. Sheila would love it from Sunshine Stitchers. Okay. What else is in here? Because I didn't empty it out from last time. Well, since I never opened this, I don't know what it is. Oh, and just to bring a little shade, EJ, this is how you open bags on the air. You use the scissors.
Dare you
Did
call
you
her
see
out?
her that time try to rip it open? It was hilarious. Oh, I know what. Ha ha ha. I managed to source a fat quarter 16 count Fox and Rabbit Black Swan. So I can
Aha!
put the other Queen of the Night that goes with the
Nice.
Luna Moths. And like, I really, it's taken me forever to find a piece. And I finally did. I only needed a fat eighth, but they were only selling it as a fat quarter. And I'm like, all right. And then the other thing I got, because we are sponsored, we're not sponsored, but this is the Empyrean Stitch Along from Forbidden Fiber Co. I got my project bag. I got the
Yes.
large size. That's Gaiath War College.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can see myself using that for other projects, which is why I wanted the large size.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought the fabric and I bought the kit, which was fabric and floss, and then I bought the project bag separately. So this is a fat quarter 16 count in the colorway Feathertail. And here's where it is.
Ooh.
It's a nice subtle, it's got a yellow tone to it, but it doesn't scream yellow. That's not an obnoxious yellow. I'm gonna go with that. And then I got the floss. There's Shadow, 2 Black Magics,
Mm-hmm.
Midas Touch, which is a nice gold. And then there's 2 blues. There's Indigo, which is a nice color, and then Collegiate, which which is a bit darker than indigo. They all look like they're mottled. Midas Touch might not be mottled. Everything else is mottled. So I know we already got part 1, but I didn't look to say when it was officially starting.
I don't remember when it's supposed to be officially starting.
I mean, I think I'll start it the day it officially starts, or around that time.
Yeah.
Is what I'm shooting for.
So, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, that was it. That was all in my wagons bag.
Okay. So I also have t-shirts that are currently sitting in Oklahoma at my sister-in-law's house from Athena, Stitching Goddess. And my kit for the Empyrean Sal is currently in Miami. So I'm just waiting for it to show up. So
is it visiting Miami?
It was going through the processing center there. So I'm hopeful.
Okay.
I will see it in maybe next week? Question mark.
Okay.
So I will be
question mark.
Yeah. I will be kind of limited to when I can start until I get the stuff. So yeah, so we'll see. I do believe I'm going to, I don't know if I kind of want to try to stitch along in real time, but I have to be honest with myself about what I can and get done in my run of a day. So
it's more realistic to stay current with one of hers.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. I'm trying not to feel guilty being tempted by something else when I'm already behind in my plans. And so I know.
No, be tempted. Come on down. Come on down. Get your serotonin however you need to get it.
I know. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to start it. I think I'll feel a lot better about it once I get under the sea done. Maybe that's what I'll do. That will be my carrot.
Okay.
Because I really want to get under the sea done the end of March, so I have a month.
Okay.
We'll see.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Thanks. I'm going to put it out there. We'll see how well it goes. But anyways. For me, that's it. How's about yourself?
I've got a mess. I'm done.
There you go. Thanks as always to everybody who like and subscribe and send us comments and the occasional question. We appreciate that very much. And
I like how you said, and the occasional question. That's it, people. You can only occasionally ask a question.
No, we only
I would like everyone to screw with Cheryl and ask a question this week.
Go for it. Go for it. I love to see it. And they do not have, no, they have to be stitching questions. They
could be book questions.
They could be book questions. They could be whatever. But yes, we do appreciate each and every one of you.
Yes, we do.
And thank you again for all the things.
Hey, I know you're going to do a nature moment. I'm going to send you a photo because we haven't had a cat visit at all.
No, what's going on?
Everybody's sleeping. So,
okay. So proof of life of the cats then?
Yes, I have a cute picture.
Excellent. So. I love cute pictures of your cats. I enjoy them from afar. Because
they'd be hiding if you showed up in the house.
Well, that's what I figured. They'd be all down in the basement. It's all good. Okay. So, yes, with that all being said, we just say happy stitching, everyone. Have a good couple of weeks. Take care of yourselves.
Happy stitching.
Happy stitching. And here's a little extra visual content for you to enjoy. See ya.
Bye.